So today's cinematic construction adventure is we are hooking up a stainless steel chimney hood, which could go both ways. Sometimes they go real smooth, sometimes they're a pain in the neck. Alright guys, so here's the hood. So with a chimney hood, you know, minimum code above the range is 30 inches here in Jersey anyway, and you also have to count the 1.5 inches for the top grates. A lot of people just measure off the granite and go up, and they get screwed by the inspector. So what I like to do is I normally measure 32 inches off granite to set my hood, or I find the nearest grout line, and that's what I go by. You know, so you know, look at that, 32 falls right in my grout line right here. Okay, so this will be my starting point for the hood. So what I do is, and you're not going to see any of this. Alright, so just put a reference mark right here so you don't get lost in translation. Okay, then I follow my studs up so I know where my mounting is. Okay, so what has to happen is from your 32-inch mark, measure up from the unit to the top of this flange right here, and I have 15.5. Okay, so now from that grout line I marked, we measure up 15.5. Put that wire perfect. So you measure up 15.5. Alright, and that's right here. That's top. Okay, so now what I'll do is my center is 18.1/8. Okay, so and then you make a top level line. Okay, so that'll be like right there. Remember guys, you're not going to see this, it's all going to be covered. Alright, so now we got our top flange mark. Okay, now what we do is they give you a center point on the top flange. Okay, so now we know the whole thing is 12 inches, so it's 6 center. So now we got got 6, 6, and 12. Okay. So we know that's our flange. All right, and then in from the flange, the flangey. How many times when you say that word today? See, you have your 2 set holes. So we know we could take the end, and they're 7/8 in. See. Let's call it 15/16, which is 7/8 heavy. All right. So 7/8 heavy. Heavy. Okay, and that's our screw holes. So we'll drill through the tile. And see, I got a stud here, and I don't here, so I'm probably gonna have to put a molly in. So let me get this drilled up. All right, so this side I have a stud to catch. Okay, this side I didn't, so I'm gonna drill the molly in. Okay. What I do is this is JB Weld. It's amazing. I gunked the molly up. It's a two-part process. This stuff's like steel, man. Alright, so now put this in. Alright. Give it a couple love taps. Up just for a little insurance. Okay. Love this stuff. JB Weld. Two-part epoxy. It's awesome. I even put it on the end of the screws when I drill it in with mollies. Great. Alright guys, so what I did next was the hood is 30 inches. That's my center, 15. Okay? And then I pull back each way to my holes. This one I had to drill new. Because that's where my stud was on the wall. Then what I did was I took these marks and transferred them both ways to here. Okay, so inside that unit, these holes are exactly where they have to be. Okay, so you start by putting your screws in the top, leave them long, you hang your hood, and then you go down in the bottom, screw these babies home. Alright, so I wanted to do all the messy stuff before I grout it. So once I grout, I'll show you how I hang the hood. Guys, here we go. Put the hood up. Got my 2 screws with the fender washers on it. this side. Okay. By yourself a bit. Okay. Check our center line. 3 inches. 3 inches. 32. 32. Alright guys, see now in here, turn on the light. See how I drilled 2 holes in there? Now we're gonna sink 2 screws in there with fender washers also, and this baby ain't going nowhere. Alright, we got a couple fenders here, fender washers. Let's see if I can get this drill in here. Ain't going nowhere now. Strong like bull. That's it. I gotta run the duct. My termination out through the roof is done already. I just got to cut a 6-inch hole right through, hook up the electric, and this bad boy will be ready to fire it up. Guys, I'll show you how to put this chimney hood on. One thing you got to remember, make sure you cut this plastic off before and just roll it over. Because if you put the stainless steel chimney hood on it, you'll never get this off. It's a pain in the ass. So let's get our exhaust ran. See, there's a piece up here with a damper on it. That sits right on here. Sorry. Right on here, like so. That way. I gotta figure out how it sits. Alright guys, there you go. It's just a little clip that sticks in. So now I have my 6-inch duct go straight through. Guys, I got my hole cut for the vent. So I'm gonna run my vent before I put the actual hood piece on. You know, I covered it up so no dust goes in. But I don't know if you can see up there. See my termination right there? Bada bing, bada boom. Alright guys, I got my vent right out the roof. You know, you can't use any screws because there's a damper in there. If you use a screw, the damper will hit the screw. But this is literally, I don't know, 5 feet right out the roof. Now, manufacturers are telling me to use this aluminum corrugated pipe because they've been having problems with moisture with the heat from the house at cold. So apparently this helps it, and more dampers. So I had a call this winter. There's water coming out of the hood from condensation. Leave that, Char.
What was it?
I thought the lady was screwing with me. She told me there was water coming out of her hood.
Out of the range hood?
Yeah. So when I called the manufacturer, they said it was because I use solid ductwork.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because the heat, when the heat from the house goes up the duct and hits the cold pipe.
Wow.
So apparently this has some kind of insulation factor in it. I don't know.
Let's go out. Who would ever thunk?
I don't know. And the run of duct was a lot longer too.
Uh-huh.
Stupid shit happens to you in this business,
If
man.
it's true, you never know. It's always in the
I didn't believe the lady. I was like, what are you talking about? I went there and sure enough, there was water pouring out of it. This is where you got to be careful now, okay? It's all black stainless, man. Alright, so nice in here. Alright. Guys, once again, don't forget to take your plastic off. I know I keep saying it, but one day you guys are going to do a hood and you're going to say, that jerk wolf I follow kept telling me. Alright guys, so now there's an inner piece. I'm so polite on this channel, ain't I, Chuck?
Oh, jeez. I don't know who the hell it was there for a minute.
So polite. Char, we're back on film too. No more talking about family.
Knows the word. Tough guys knows the wheel.
Alright guys, so you gotta slip this up. Screw in the back bracket. Okay. What happened? Okay, this one. I don't know where to put this for you guys. Okay. So you gotta kind of like Okay, that's it.